New wheel bearing, new tie rod end, new axle as well. Ball joints are basically like brand new. I just put these lower control arms in a few years ago. This car actually sees less miles than my turbo car, so my turbo car when got new ones 4 years ago, I believe. But we had a wheel bearing go out on this side here, and I have suspicion this is not working quite as well either anymore. And that suspicion is kind of confirmed by these brake pads in the inside, this one being thinner. So that's telling me this is dragging up a little bit. So that's definitely an issue. And I had a new one just laying around that of course, I write new on it, but that I accidentally bought from my car. I bought two lefts that time, or two passenger sides, and we're able to use it. I'll show you what this wheel bearing sounds like. I guess it's definitely wearing out. Not a lot of side-to-side play, but it's wearing out. And then we had this axle. We have this axle here. I mean, everything's good in it. Joints are good in it. Boots are good in it. But right here at the end, as you can see, kind of hard to, I don't know if you guys can, it's hard to tell you, show you on there, because it catches and it goes, catches and it goes, and it should just smooth on there real smooth and easy. So that's telling me, if you guys look here, these threads, once I get it out and get close enough, you guys look at these threads. Look how they're stripped out right there, then they step back up. So we got something going on there. I don't like that. Could pull a lace or away from it. You never know. So I'd rather put a new one on it. They're inexpensive compared to your life. As you can see, we got new rotors, and obviously we got new brakes. So we're going to put a new caliper on that side, a new rotor on both sides, and new brakes on both sides. But we're going to go ahead and do that and get back to it. And actually, I want to show you something else, tell you something while I'm thinking about it. $150, like to 190 foot-pounds on this. I usually only put about 160 or wherever the first line marks up. Try to go closest to 150. It's a little looser on the bearing, but it seem like to me, these feel like they ride better. Then this tie rod end gets 25 foot-pounds, and then the ball joint right there gets between 48 and like 54 or something like that. I just go 50. So I figure I'd let you guys know that as well. We got new rotor, new axle, new bracket, new caliper, new brake line, new tie rod end on this side. Need to get a new battery yet too. I don't like that battery. New tie rod, new rotor. Should have got a new axle for this side. It's just cracked right there. I could definitely fix it, but the time it takes to fix it, and for 60 bucks at AutoZone, a lifetime warranty, I'd almost rather go that way. There's some brand new ones I had sitting around Didn't have the new caliber on it, but these are all, this bracket's all good though. So everything's good there. Well, it had a new caliber. Didn't have the new bracket. But everything's good with that. Everything seems like it's going to be fine. Now, it's a little rusty, but that's just from sitting around. At least we got all that's in here, all new. And the lower control arms are all torqued up. I didn't have this torqued right. So make sure when you have that torque so you can, because if not, that'll affect your alignment. And I got to go get in alignment. Luckily, I checked that. But I think it's 80 foot-pounds is what I run on those. I think it's what, 75 to 80 foot-pounds. And then the back ones back here in the back are like 35, 40. And then your ball joints like 45 to 55. I just run 50. But yeah, at least we got that done. New tires. So we got the new tires right there. One back there. But we got some fenders and a new bumper cover. We got new lights here for it. You can see we got that damage right here. That'll be gone. That'll be the next thing we're going to do. I'm going to run it down the road right now, make sure it's good. And I will jack it back up because it will be easier to take the fenders off up like this. But I'm going to go get some PB Blaster because I'm actually out of PB Blaster. I don't know how that happened, but I want to soak everything down. Everything should be good here, you would think. This fender here has this in it, so it'd be nice to have a new fender on it. Gotta get those ones right there. That bolt right in there, you see it? And that looks pretty clean on this side, so I think the other side looks pretty clean too. And I think this is actually the new one on, yeah, the new one right here. This is the new one I already put on. One. Didn't put this one on yet, so we gotta do that. Hopefully everything will be good with the car right now. Like I said, we had a wheel bearing on that side go bad as well. I think I forgot to even tell you that. I said it in the video, I'm sure, before about the wheel bearing and hub. New wheel bearing and hub, that's nice to have. And I do got one for the other side, which I think we will replace that. And I gotta find a bolt for this because somebody's got this like camber fucking thing right here. So I need to get a bolt and put in there actually right now. I'm gonna go do that out of a parts car. Okay, we got another factory style in here. That should be good. I think it's a factory one. That might be a GK one. It's a little different. I got more, so I might have to take one out of the other one. But that's definitely better than, it fit right in, than this dumb shit. But I don't know why anybody would even put that in there. No idea. But yeah, it doesn't have the point on it like those, so I might have to get another one for it because it might put it in and out a little bit. That might be a GK bolt. I think I do remember doing that, putting a mismatch on that parts car. But the driver's side will have a good one, so I can fix that anyway. But it's definitely better than that bolt. We'll just find another one from an RD and put in it. There might be a little bit of a diameter. Everything I can see is just that right there. I guess one way I could do it would be take the nut off of this one, put it up here, and threads on. There ain't no difference. Could try that, but I'd say it'd be alright. Now we got brakes, put tires on. Gotta put the new tires on and we can finally get it to alignment. Since we got the lower control arms torqued to spec, so they should be good. And then we got the new tie rod ends, which the one was bad over here. We just replaced this one. I should have went ahead and did both wheel bearings at the same time, but we'll probably do that wheel bearing in a few weeks or something. Well, let's go see if it drives all right.